I know your industry's kind of harsh with consignments at the moment, so.
Well, yeah, just a hair, but I mean, we are still consigning, but we're also buying right now. So, we're happy to explore both options, whatever you're comfortable with. When did you get the watch, and how long have you had it? Is everything factory, and what are your goals with it?
So I'm not like the big collector. My father's been a collector since the 70s or so.
Awesome.
Collection was definitely in the triple digits, but he passed away a couple of years ago, and his
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It happens. His estate's being divided up, and I was the recipient of this watch. I mean, I have Rolexes myself. It's not like I don't know what it is, but he's an individual who's basically get whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
He's usually shopped out of Mayors in Boca Raton.
Yeah.
So it's a 2021 rose gold. It went back to the factory, actually. It had a chipped gem. And they serviced it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Repolished it. And then, it basically looks like it's brand new again.
Yeah.
So it's done by Rolex.
Okay, that's good. So is this one a full set, I'm assuming?
It's like it's brand new. There's nothing missing from it.
Awesome. Okay. And so what are your goals with it? Are you wanting to potentially consign, or are you wanting to get an outright buy offer?
I'll be upfront with you. No, I don't know much about you, gentlemen, but you seem like you're very understanding. With everything that's going on in your industry, I'm definitely not letting the watch leave my possession until it's actually sold, or whatever your process is.
Sure. Okay.
So
got it.
It's something it's something either you're brokering, or it's me saying, hey, I have this. You might have clients that might want it. However that works, but.
Yeah.
I'm not. This kind of piece, it's not like it's like a $30,000 Daytona. Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Right, exactly. It's a little bit of a higher priced, higher dollar item than that, and let's talk about that just a little bit then. And here's the process. Here's how it works, and I'd love to make you as comfortable as possible with it. But at the end of the day, this is the process that we take, and that I think pretty much everyone takes, and we'll just go from there. So I completely understand the climate of the consignment process right now has been tainted, and there's concern with it. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to argue with that at all. So let's push that aside. I'm not going to convince you. It's whatever. People still are consigning with us. The pros are that you do maximize your take home, but the cons are it's not guaranteed that the watch sells. And then there's obviously concerns about the legitimacy of how consignment is done. And so this is our, presumably this is our first deal. So, if you're uncomfortable with that, I totally get it. The other side of it is if we were to do a sale, the process would work as in the sense that I would give you a buy offer. You'd send me some photos, information. I would give you my buy offer on that piece. If you're happy with that buy offer, then I would send you a fully insured shipping label on my dime. And the watch would get shipped in. We would authenticate. We would look it over. And then we would immediately pay for the watch right then and there, wire ready, done and done. Now, the caveat... I'm sorry?
If we decided, let's say, I'm sorry, I apologize, I want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I'd more prefer, you're in Dallas, right?
Yes.
I just prefer to meet you in person. Taking bringing to Dallas is not a big deal.
Yeah. So with a watch of this caliber, that is not out of the norm. That's not abnormal. That's relatively typical. And that was actually going to be the next thing that I was going to say. Funny enough, I was going to say, and if you have uncomfortability with actually shipping, then you could fly out here, drive to our location, or we could meet up. Somewhere, have lunch, whatever, and then talk about the process then, and then you could physically bring the watch, that way. So obviously we don't want to get, this is all very preliminary. The first things first, we need to, make sure that the numbers work for both parties. But if they do, then, we'd be more than happy to move forward with the process. And exactly what you're saying, flying out, it makes you feel safer. I'd love to meet you in person, so I'm not going to sit here and fight that. So yeah, we can definitely do it that way.
Sure. It just leaves no, a transaction like this is probably considered a face-to-face transaction. So
Yeah, absolutely. And is this the only piece that you're wanting to move, or I'm assuming that you're? And again, my condolences for the passing of your father. Were there any more watches that you were wanting to offload or sell as well, or is this the only one?
Oh no, I mean I have myself my own. I have a small collection. I have maybe
Sure.
10 or so Rolexes, but he's had I have put a good estimate, a couple hundred. So I'm still kind of going through.
Wow. Yeah.
Some of this, not all of it's mine as well. There are several siblings that are also
Sure.
going through this as well. But I'm actually a Daytona guy. I love Daytonas, but this one's it's just how do I put it? The rainbow Daytona is just not me.
Yeah.
Nor do I think it's many people. It's more of it's the heavy connoisseur's watch as well.
I totally agree.
I would probably say I'm maybe like a mild connoisseur where I can't appreciate a watch like that, so I'd rather just liquidate it and go from there.
Yeah, I think it takes a special buyer and a special wearer, someone that has the means to purchase the watch and then has the desire to actually wear it and want it. So yeah, it's definitely a very niche piece. Would you actually entertain something with me? Because it seems that there's a lot of pieces out there. Have you guys had anyone take the list of watches or create a spreadsheet of the watches and give their estimated buy offers on them? Because again, it's not a commitment, but I'd be more than happy to take a list of all those pieces, and it would take quite some time, but I could give you my buy offers or even what I consider to be the valuation of all those pieces that might help with the process. And obviously, I'm doing it because I'm hoping to gain some business from it. But is that something that you guys have had anyone do yet?
Yeah, there's a state appraiser who went through. I don't know what their process was and how they. I think they said the entire collection was somewhere around like $18 to $20 million. So.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a very impressive collection, certainly. And obviously, I'd love to give you buy offers on whatever you'd want to sell me. But if we,
they're not all mine. They're not all.
Of course.
I can't tell you here you can have all 190 of them.
Yeah, right. No. Fair enough. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what. Do you have the watch in hand, and can you send me pictures of the watch, of the exact watch itself,
Yeah.
and any information? So you said it's a 2021. I'm assuming it's full set. Go ahead and send me everything, serial numbers and all of that. Stay confidential, so you don't have to have any concerns with that. Excuse me. And then the condition of the watch. I'm not overly concerned with the condition, but I do want to ensure that
it's like the factory reset. It's immaculate. It was their service. They replaced all of the rainbow gems, so they all match perfect. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that was going to be my question. Is the gems themselves are in very good condition? There's no nicks.
Oh, they're all pretty dead wrong.
Perfect.
Went into a service. It was repolished. Rolex refinished it, polished it, whatever have you, whatever their service was that came back, from them.
Send me some photos, whatever information that you might want to give me. We'll start with this watch, and I'll go ahead and give you my buy offer, and we can just go from there.
Hey, dumb question here. You're the only person I've called. You're the person. I like to deal with one person at a time, of course.
Sure.
What is its market value?
No, typically this watch right here is going to be somewhere anywhere between $430 and $475. And there's such a wide range there, really, because there's not many of them on the market. And so if somebody is desiring one or wanting one, it's kind of up to the seller and their discretion as to where they want to price it and who's willing to pay that amount.
I think that's what people are asking. It's like, the whole, you can ask whatever you want.
Right. Yeah, so it's really going to be anywhere between, my professional opinion, between $430 and $475. That's where I'm seeing them. That's where I think they are. I can do a little bit more market analysis, market research to pinpoint, but from where I've seen them and where I'm seeing them go right now, that's the rough number that I would give you.
Okay, that's what I figured. I had a feeling that's what they were asking, and that's the whole, ask whatever you want, but it's all depends on what someone will pay for it. I'm sure they were much higher, a couple years ago or whatever have you.
Yeah, they were hitting like they hit like the 750s at one point, which is just outrageous. But they've come back down to reality a little bit.
Okay. Well, you're not out of the anything I would expect. I don't really have an expected number for it, so I don't really. It's not a watch that I really ever had my eyes on with desire. I just know there's value to it. That's all.
Sure. Yeah. absolutely. Cool.
I'm not near right now. I can get some pictures here in a day or so. And if
Okay.
you want to see in particular, feel free to text me, let me know. But box, papers, card, everything. So.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yeah. No, I love it. Let's go ahead and try to make something happen. And last question I always like to ask people this: how did you hear about this? Hear about us? Was it word of mouth, online, YouTube?
There's obviously watching everybody's 10-minute show videos.
Oh, right.
I just don't get how some of these people are they're buying Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and whatever have you. They must be doing something wrong. Seem like you're just a legit guy who's just trying to diversify his income and his advertising. So. Yeah,
well, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Without getting too accusatory, I mean, I'll just say this: you're 100% correct. Obviously, you're a man with discernment and intelligence and knowledge, and you're just using deductive reasoning to be like, okay, well, obviously things aren't adding up for some people, and that doesn't make sense. So, I love that you reached out, and I'm hoping that we can do some business together. Would love to take care of you, and if that's the case, then fantastic. If not, no big deal. But first things first is send me some pictures, and we can just go from there.
I'll send them to you, and like I said, if anything else you need to see, let me know.
Awesome. Sounds very good. And you do go by Jay, is that right?
Jay's the nickname. My first name is Julian, but Jay's the nickname.
Okay. Do you have a preference on either or?
I'll respond to either one. I won't be offended.
Okay. All right. Well, I called you Julian to start, so I'll probably just continue with Julian. But perfect. Cool. Well, send me some pictures, and we'll talk soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye bye.
My wife has a Tiffany blue OP. She really wants a 36 millimeter. I want her to have a love bracelet, and she wants to have a love bracelet. I entertained the idea like 6 months ago. With Cartier, my opinion is, like, you can go to Cartier. I always like to find good deals. And so if you go to Cartier and you get the love bracelet with the alternating diamonds, every other screw head is a diamond, it costs like 11 or 12 grand or something. The thing with the Cartier love bracelets is that you can recreate them, and a lot of people do that. So they'll have a lot of fake Cartier bracelet. To me, when you have like a fake Rolex or a fake love bracelet, having a fake Rolex is kind of like going to a party and telling people like, oh yeah, I have a Lamborghini, and you don't have a Lamborghini. And it's like, you get the clout, cool, but like it's not real. And you don't get the sense of pride of ownership of those things. So if I'm gonna gift my wife a Cartier love bracelet, I want it to be a genuine Cartier love bracelet. Now, even though the replicas, the one-ofs rather, look pretty much identical, it's much easier to fake. When you have paperwork, the proper box, and all this stuff, and I'm gonna get the Cartier love bracelet authenticated, but it's just that sense of ownership, or the sense of pride of ownership over something that's real and legitimate. It's just different. You can't match that. I'm excited to get this in. We were gonna pay $6,000. She said she really needed $7,000 for it, and so I did have another guy that I was gonna call because he asked me about it, but he didn't answer yesterday. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want it instead. So actually, I need to reach out to Genesis Diamonds now and sell that Tiffany's 2021 OP.
You need all the funds from that watch to buy the love bracelet. Reach out to him. See if you can move it.
I'd like to move it retail though.
Sure. If we do retail now, I think there should be some compensation for AlphaCrown. But if you're going to sell it, like offload it to a dealer.
Oh well, I was gonna do a consignment fee.
Like Bendridge.
Oh yes, he called me and I didn't answer.
Why?
He's giving us a gift, a small little gift. How's it going,
What's up,
dude?
brother?
How's it going?
Come on in.
Those tamales.
Those are tamales. This is my gift to you.
Are you serious?
Dude, yes.
Yes, dude.
I saw them.
Are these homemade?
Yeah, these are my mom. My mom.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, bro. Homemade tamales,
Yes.
Heck yes, dude.
That's what that's
Perks of being my friends and clients.
Christmas.
Yeah, man.
Christmas time. I'm like, we're empty-handed, so I apologize.
No. Dude, that is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
literally about to eat these like right now.
I saw.
Like, they literally were finished this morning.
Oh,
dude,
really?
that's awesome.
Because they're super hot and fresh.
I
Heck
saw
yeah,
these
dude.
posts of someone online was like, beware of buying tamales from this girl, this woman. She's scamming people. and they showed a picture of the tamale, and they opened it up, and it was like a hot dog inside of, you know, the.
That's illegal.
I was like, oh my
Yeah.
word.
Nice.
Hey, what does 2024 have in store for Timely?
Honestly, integrating jewelry work,
Okay.
more jewelry work. I've been getting a lot of inquiries lately. More laser work. I've been doing some laser lately. I've been practicing myself.
Nice.
Investing, and I'm trying to purchase a laser for myself because I've been using the one at Rose Co, and it's not fun. Having to pay, it's like $1 a minute. So you spend an hour there, spend 2 hours there.
Yeah.
And then there's usually like a line whenever you finish. Like, of
Where?
like people needing to use it.
Where is it?
Rose Co.
Rose Co.
Yeah, it's like a jewelry supplier where they sell like small parts. Like if you say you need like an earring back or something.
Yeah.
And there, I used to like wait for my dad, like when I was a kid. Like I'm literally just pacing back and forth in the hallway. And as I'm sitting there watching him just use the laser for his own personal stuff. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Anyway, back to the question at hand. Yeah, just more polishing, more, I would say raising the level of professionalism on my restorations, you know?
Yeah. We should give him that ladies piece.
I'm not going to be working with that.
Huh?
That's okay.
Are you
Yeah,
not
and the
working
bri-
anymore? What?
You want to give him the Breitling too? Or no?
For service, the brightening service.
I have a good service guy.
Okay. Here.
Is
It
that
has
the
this
seal?
rubber seal
Yeah, okay.
that whenever, yeah, the gasket
That
that,
needs to be replaced.
yeah, okay. Because when I start tightening it with our tool,
It comes out.
it
and then,
squishes out. Yep.
It's probably a little old and loose.
Okay.
It happens.
Yeah. See, he knows exactly what. Before I even say it, he knew exactly what I was talking about. So this needs a quick, yeah, just a little cleanup and
Your
service.
service guy,
He's local. Pretty quick turnaround.
and we can work through you.
I'm sorry?
We can do all that through you. Just
Yeah.
work it through you.
What's going to be the price, do you think, or do you want to quote me later?
Yeah, I'll have to ultimately quote you later because obviously like a basic COA has a basic price and then like,
Right.
who is it? I had a client who recently gave me a really beat up thermograph the other day. And he needed to get serviced, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be this. And I go, and like my guy tells me it's like way more than that. I was like, oh, well, shit.
We're expecting that.
Now I look stupid.
Yeah.
So he made that.
No, I get it.
Yeah, it's like a car. You gotta pop open the hood and see what's wrong.
Okay. We've always gone for service.
Sure.
It's been good. Wait times are vary, you know. But if you've got a good guy, we'd love to love to go through you and test them out. Yeah. And then our father has worked on this one a lot.
So the fact that you're bringing it here right now is not a good sign. You're like, he's working on this a lot, but
Well, I don't know what the
what's
issue.
wrong?
Condensation. Yeah. So
Wait, sorry, what?
it's condensation, right?
Yeah, moisture. And then this is, what did he need for that? Needed service or?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Maybe it's good just to get it all to your guy for each.
So-
Take a look.
It just simply, moisture got in and the crown was, I've left the crown open, but the crown was closed tight when moisture got in.
it could be from the bezel also, because these rotational
Yeah.
bezels, you see the screws that go around them.
Yeah.
A lot of the times the bezels aren't placed correctly whenever they're disassembled. So
Oh,
I mean, it
okay.
might turn, but it could be that there's something not properly seated. Yeah, because that's all it's ever really going to be is either the gasket for the crown, the gasket for the bezel, or the gasket for the case back. So I mean, there's no other real explanation unless there's.
It's one of those.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gotta be.
Would you want your guy to look at it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, just say moisture got in, wasn't a ton, it dried out quickly. Yeah, whenever
This is missing the center link.
oh yeah, that's right.
That's not good. I can't really replace those, especially on those like older Cartiers.
That's literally what. So we need it to be made. How much it would cost to get one made? Because what we told him was like, look, if we can replicate that, sort of like they're not going to be able to find that
Is it something
link.
that you could probably? I was gonna say, you have a better chance finding the link, and then that way you could just like, if it's the same as like if it's the same on the end piece as it is on the link, just remove the link and.
Do you think we could find an extra link for this?
It'd be a lot easier than replacing that whole thing.
The problem. Well, let me see it, Mike. I think the problem is that. Okay, well, yeah, maybe.
So if it's the exact same, I would just sacrifice one of the links.
The thing about the links though is like they're not really removable. Like they.
You'd have to hard remove and drill one out, steal that piece.
And then that was the other issue. Where did it? Was it this one or the other one that kept coming out? Was it this one or was it the?
Right here. Yeah. This pops out. of the
Oh, yeah.
of the.
Can I see that?
Yeah, it just comes off the.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing's it's the end link that's broken. It's probably the little latch that holds onto the pin. That's probably broken. So you have to replace that entire end link at that point.
Do you want to have your guy look at it?
He can't do anything. Like he's literally just like assembly line movement worker. He knocks out like 7 in a day. He's
Okay.
He's a crackhead.
So this would be something to bring.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure he'll be able to take care of it.
Okay.
It's out of my control. You know?
Okay.
Because I mean, like I'm gonna have to outsource.
Yeah, all we need to do is basically just get a number so we can go back to our client and
Yes.
say, this is what the cost is, what do you want
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah,
And you just
exactly.
got to do. And he probably will be like, I don't know, leave it alone. He doesn't ever wear this. He's had it for.
Well, that's the problem. It's like do nothing and then that just devalue and then get lost at some point, or do something so that it has value.
Do you know rough estimation on value?
I have no idea. I would guess probably like 3,500 or something.
Is that right?
Like
I don't
full blown MSRP today's market for something like that, yeah, like 3,500 bucks. I think that sounds accurate for the size and it being a 2-tone.
Yeah.
In its current condition, though, I'd give you like 500 bucks.
Yeah.
If I'm buying it from you, to be honest. Anyway, I have to go. My son's in the car.
Okay.
sorry.
All right, brother. Brother, tamales.
Is he normally with you in the car when you run
We're
errands?
going to annihilate those tamales.
Blessings to you and your family.
Yes, you guys as well.
Thank you for
We're gonna
the-
stop by and just, you know.
Thank you for the tamales. So they're for the tamales
like-
are for
I'm
Josh
way
and
more
I, the two, Mike and Josh, or can Miguel have one?
Of course.
Is
yeah.
Miguel allowed to have some?
I had him in mind when I was coming.
Okay, got it. Making
They're
sure.
really for Miguel. We just happen.
What kind of tamales are there?
They're just the traditional, the red with the pork and then the green with the chicken.
I'm so excited. Like I'm way more excited than I should be.
Consume quickly because they are wrapped in foil and they were made this morning, so they might be still a little steamy.
We'll do. But we're gonna demolish these, dude. Yeah, you should be able to. Oh, here we go.
We're gonna demolly the tamale. Don't include that. That was stupid. That was a horrible joke.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well, Josh. What's going on, man?
Good. Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Do you have like 5 minutes, maybe less, to talk?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so obviously on the video yesterday, that was your Hulk, and she had come in to look at it, and it seemed that she was wanting to get it for $19,500, but she had actually reached out to me later and was wanting to get a better price, was saying that she was looking at some other pieces, you know, didn't know if she wanted to close on it. And so I wanted to reach out, have an open dialogue with you. I screenshotted the conversation, by the way. I told her I think I could make $19,250 work, and she said, I really want to be at 19. I'd hate to lose the sale over 250 bucks. I think she's stuck at 19. I said, look, I don't think that's going to work. And she said, well, you know, if 19 can't work, I had a phone call with her. She said, if 19 can't work, she said, I'm really just going to be maxed out at 19. It's not unfair. It's a good offer. My opinion is, with the offers that we've received before, the interest that we've received before, 19 is the most that we've gotten, and she's really serious about it. My opinion is, I think we should close on it, but again, it's your piece, not mine.
Okay, so we had it listed at 19.5. She wants it at 19.
Yep.
So that 500, that'll come out of my end, or is there any way, okay, so you take on 250, I take on 250 of the money that we would make? Is that an option?
No. So I mean, really, the way that it works is whatever we sell it for, we remove our fee, and then whatever your take home is after that. So you know, for 19, it's going to be we're at $17,290 as a take home. It's just 9% from the 19.
You know, that, again, it's $500 on a large piece, so it's kind of like if you're spending that much money, because it goes both ways. Okay, I'm selling a piece at
Right.
19.5, 500 doesn't seem that much. Well, even as a buyer, $500 shouldn't be a make or break on anybody's part. So that's kind of my only concern.
I was thinking the same thing.
$500 hit.
I think that her budget, I think she's already pushing her budget a little bit. I'm afraid she'll probably walk away if we don't close at 19.
That's fair enough.
Let me go ahead and get in contact with her. Let's close this deal, and then we'll get you paid out ASAP.
Okay, sounds great, Josh. I appreciate the call.
Awesome. Cool. We'll talk soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good. Sorry, I was slammed yesterday. I know you called, or I called you. I know you called back. That was my bad.
Okay, no worries.
Anyways, if you want to still do the 41, I can ship today.
Shipped today for you can ship where you based out of?
Dallas.
Give me 1 second. Are you busy right now? Can I call you like in 3 minutes?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Just let me know.
All right.
Let me know.
Yeah,
Let me know
I'll call you,
soon.
like literally in 3 minutes. I just had to talk to one guy because we were working on something, but I'm not sure if he what's the deal with that. I'll get back to literally in 3 minutes.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
So we bought it for 37 or 36,000. I don't know which one it was. If it was 36, that'd be $5,000. Make $5,000 on that watch. That'd be great. The gold Daytona we paid 35,000. The AP we paid 36,000. So if we can sell that AP for 41, I'll be happy. It's worth a lot more, but it's a niche piece. So I don't want to hold on to it for a long time. We don't have the luxury of just holding on to that cash like that. I really wanted 42 for it. Take 41, call it a win, not be upset by it. This Daytona, we might have it sold to Chris. He said, I'm like 90% there. So that'd be pretty sick.
Then you call him today and say, I need to know today's the last day. I'll be out until next Wednesday.
Yeah, he'll let us know.
It's a package.
How you doing, my man?
I'm good, and yourself, sir?
Rocking and rolling. My wife has been wanting, bingo, always put the label inside and outside every time you ship. Even if it's not to us, do it. It's good practice, smart. It ensures that things don't get messed up or mixed up. Things get lost. The outer gets compromised. So this does have papers. The papers are coming in a couple of days from Cartier themselves. The whole story. I'm a little nervous. Cartier makes the worst boxes ever. The quality is absolute garbage. Oh, lotion for jewelry and watches. Look at that. It's kind of cool. And I love this. It just has everything with it. It's perfect. Oh, I'm excited to give this to her. The Cartier Love Bracelet. It's got the diamonds. Every other one is diamond. I'm very excited about that.
Well, sir, I got your email. Sorry I couldn't get back to you sooner. I was on a call, but wanted to give you a call and see if I could go ahead and get you hooked up with that QuickBooks Live full service bookkeeping.
Yeah, so is there something I can do on my end? I know that maybe send me a link to, authorize it, or if you want to walk me through the steps to do that online, I mean, I can do that right now.
Well, I got it pulled up here. I can actually add it from my end, and then
Okay.
it's going to change your screen a little bit on your end once it processes.
All right.
And give you access to schedule your initial appointment for that service.
Okay, great.
Are you on
Yes.
Facebook? I'll tag you on from like this week, or like literally like less than a week ago.
Okay. You've been in for only a week? Wait, what did you say?
No, the reference check is from like a week ago. It was like fresh reference check.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and tag me. And are you in any groups?
WhatsApp groups, anything in common, I'm happy to do as well. Whatever is best for you.
Are you in a?
I am not.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah, I am. I could do it as well if you want.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it.
Sounds good. What time is cut off for you guys?
Cut off. So it's 12 o'clock right now. Cutoff is 6 o'clock.
Is it cool if I get it going, everything like in about an hour? Because I'm on Friday prayers right now, so I'm running towards there. So about probably like an hour, I'll be free. That's cool.
Yeah. You can give me the label in an hour.
Alrighty, perfect. I'll do the reference check and label in an hour and I get it going.
Okay, cool. Tag me in the fresh, or tag me in the one that's a week ago. But I'd like for you to run a fresh one in like the WhatsApp group, just for this high ticket item.
Perfect. No worries. I think it's a 100K reference that I post you on, but regardless, I'll do one if you need to.
Okay.
I'll tag you. I just text me or Facebook name. I'll tag you in it. I probably won't be responsive for the next hour, and then I'll call you back in an hour.
Okay, brother. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just for my comfort level.
I appreciate it. No worries. I really completely understand. Do the same.
All right, bro. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, bye.
Bye. We just made $5,000. Yes. Oh, he's on the phone. So this came in. I'm personally buying it for $7,000. Gonna get it lightly, kissed and touched up for Tiff. I do need to sell her watch though, because I'd like to put the sale of her watch, which she likes. She's a realtor. She does real estate, and her colors are Tiffany blue. So she's the Tiffany blue realtor. She has that little 31 OP, and she was telling me, she's like, I would like to get a 36 millimeter at some point, but she also loves the Cartier bracelets and love bracelets, and she's always wanted one. So when we were offered this, I thought, man, I'd like to just get it for her, you know? And I really wanted to pay 6, but I think 7 is fine and fair. You know, as long as I'm healthy in it, and as long as I can sell it for the same price that I'm buying it for, that's really all that I care about. Yeah, so we're gonna get everything squared away with that. This is a sale that we made right here. This is a Pepsi, it's stickered. This is a 2020 new card. And I'll just get right down to the numbers. I think we could have made more money. We probably could have made $2,000, $2,500 on the piece. But instead of that, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was the wrong mindset, but we didn't make a sale last night, and I was driving home and I'm like, I want to make a sale, and so we had posted this, a dealer reached out, I posted it for $19,500 in the dealer chats. He had offered $17,500, and I was like, dude, we are way off. I'm like, that's basically my cost. Anyways, going back and forth. First time doing a deal with this dealer, but started getting funny, just being like, you know, like, dude, like, he's like, I'll offer 18. I said, minimum I'll do is 18.5. And he's like, I need it for 18. And I'm like, dude, I need that extra $500. My family's gotta eat tonight, you know? Dude, I need heat for this month. Like, you can't take this $500 from me. Anyway, so we go back and forth, and it was funny. But anyways, we landed on 18.3, and our cost was $17,290. So basically, we made $1,000 on it. So I'm happy with that. You can't be upset about making the $1,000, except when you feel like you're really leaving money on the table, which I kind of feel like I feel like I was. This is definitely at minimum a 19.5 watch. And then I learned that he doesn't even have the watch yet in hand. He starts posting the watch for 19.5 in the dealer networks, and I'm like, dude, like, come on. We don't do that because you can run into a lot of issues and a lot of problems whenever you operate that way. But we're gonna be shipping this out. We made 1,000. We're shipping out a Hulk as well, another Hulk that we made 1,700 on. So I'm happy with that. Go over to Mike. I think Mike, we got some other watches we're shipping out as well.
This is that Hulk that Josh is talking about. That's going to a client. That one's already packaged up, so I'm not gonna open it up again. And then this watch sold today. This is the 15551 ST, that 37 millimeter 2023 AP. It's brand new. We sold this one for $41,000 to another dealer, and obviously you can tell right off the bat, this is a very unique AP. It's not your standard 15.5, you know, 15.4, 15.300, any of those series. It is a ladies' piece. 37 millimeter. When we're buying specialized pieces like this, we'll send them to Hong Kong because people that are of Asian descent have typically smaller wrists, a little bit smaller stature, so these types of watches are very popular over there. Retail online right now is anywhere between like 44 and 48, 49, like it's in that high 40s. Our business model is just, we don't stock a whole lot of things. We made $5,000. That is, you know, a lot of money, but obviously we purchased it and had to spend a lot of money. We didn't hold the watch very long. Thankfully, we only had it like 72 hours. But we picked this one up. We bought it from a client for $36,000. There was a call out for it, which we had plans of basically getting it and then, you know, trying to move it to that another dealer. That one already got fulfilled, and there was no one else who was looking for this watch because it is that specific and that particular. If we didn't move this one quickly, we could probably be holding on to it for like 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and that is not that's not our MO. That's just not our business model lately. So we did find another dealer, sold to them. Thankfully, made like a 14% profit on it. Our profit margins aren't typically that high on pieces, but on some of these more particular ones, if you're willing to take the risk, take the gamble that you may be stuck with it a little bit longer, or you might have to, you know, take a hit on it, sometimes it pays out in the end. And this one I think did, so we're very, very happy about that one. You win some, you lose some, you give some away on some other watches and other, you know, profit margins. So, you know, you give $500 here, $1,000 here. Every once in a while, it evens out because you know, you make out pretty well on a watch like that. Shipping these out, so once we get all this taken care of, we're gonna go eat a late lunch and probably enjoy a cigar today. If he's down, I'm down.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we made like 8 or 9 grand today. That's amazing. I love that.
I'm very, very happy about that today. So
yeah, dude, that's a great day for us.
I think that deserves,
you know,
celebratory stogie, maybe a glass of wine or something.
To be honest, I think a lot of these like YouTube dealers, they inflate numbers, they lie, they try to flash a lot, they try to make things seem like they're just doing amazing all the time. And like today's a great day, you know? We keep our overhead as low as possible, which allows us to extend great deals to people. We don't have to hit these margins that some of these other people have to hit. You know, obviously we try to hit, you know, we have our own margins that we try to hit, and we want to make money, but look, we have other sources of income. This is like the thing that we do because it's fun, we love it. But we have the video production company. We do some real estate investing. We get some cash flow from that. There's other dealers that are very similar. You know, I talked to this guy's name is Chris, and we had a 3-hour phone call just talking and chatting, talking business opportunities potentially between all of us that have nothing to do with watches. He was very humble, he was very kind, but he was not shy to kind of talk about his successes that, you know, he feels that, you know, have been blessed to him. But man, he made a lot of money, started in a lot of other businesses. He has restaurants, car dealerships, you know, with the business that he made money with. And then he had started a watch company for fun. And he's like, this is what I spend most of my time doing. It's so fun. He's like, I love it. Like, he's like the clients, being able to gift them something, talking with the dealers. He's like, there's just nothing quite like it, man. And so I couldn't agree more. I think it's just, you know, like we're always going to do it. We're always going to do it. And hopefully.
Did you make duplicates?
I always preach, always make duplicates, put one inside, put one outside, and then I never do it. I never.
That's fine. I'll just make a photocopy real quick.
No, I could print it out.
No, I can make a photocopy faster than you can print it out.
Touche. He probably can. You know, we don't want to be all flashy, but look, today, to have about a 10,000 profit day is awesome. Like that's great profit. We love that. We don't hit that every day. There's some days where we don't even sell a watch, and I hate that. So with our low overhead, and I know what you're thinking, like, wow, this whole space, there's no way it's low overhead. It's actually pretty low overhead. It really doesn't cost that much to be here. It's not that retail friendly. It's not supposed to be. We really just wanted a space that we could, utilize for shipping, kind of showroom, but it's really just a place to chill, Like we got, put this fireplace here, we got the bar over there, but it's just a place to hang out and just do our business, man. So this one might be for sale at the time of watching this. So this right here, we're gonna sell this one for $42,500. 116508, black dial, 2020 old card, complete full set. So that's a great piece.
Hello.
Hey brother, if you want me to ship this out today, I need label like ASAP.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. The buyer's dragging his feet now, so I'll just keep you posted. I was going to have you ship it to me, but I may just have you hold it over the weekend and figure out what's going on with it and then send you a label if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. So do you want me to overnight it to you with Saturday delivery?
Just hang on to it, and then if I hear something tonight, ship it tomorrow because I think FedEx will still ship tomorrow. If not, worst case, I'll just have you ship it Tuesday. I should have it sorted by then.
I'd like to get payment on Tuesday though, but I don't.
I'll pay you on Tuesday regardless. That's not a problem. I just need to figure out if I don't have to ship it right now. I don't want to waste the label. Just to ship it to me for Saturday for no reason,
Right. Okay. So I'm taking Saturday off. I'm not shipping or anything. Yeah. So
we'll just plan on shipping Tuesday. I just don't know where yet, and I'll wire you Tuesday as well. Just get me an invoice. I'll send you my info before then, and we'll get it going.
Okay, I got you, brother. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, I'm packaging things up right now, so let me know.
Yeah, if something drops in the next few minutes, I'll let you know. But it doesn't. I thought it was going to, and then the guy's kind of getting cold feet. So
that's all right.
If something changes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, you're healthy in the watch regardless. So.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
We'll touch base on Tuesday, and I'll try to send invoice and all that, today or tomorrow, just to keep things squared away. All right, brother. Take it easy.
Cool, man.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, so I guess he thought that he had a client for us, so we were going to do the drop ship, which can be sketchy, but nice for a dealer. So you don't even have it in your hands. You just help facilitate. You really need quite a bit of clout to make that happen with dealers and all that. I've done it. I don't like to do it with clients, but I've done it. Most dealers don't. Most dealers will, bring it in. But I don't wait till Tuesday and then ship it and then get payment Wednesday. Dude, I need to get paid for this thing. So he's like, yeah, I'll pay for Tuesday. I'll pay Tuesday regardless, which is nice. So, this is our first deal it's my first deal with him. But that's really everything that I look for in a dealer, because you do get some dealers that are just like, they nickel and dime. They try to, well, I really need it first. And it's like, well, you're changing it up now. Because it was going to arrive Saturday, and now you're wanting to wait till Tuesday. I'm not going to wait till Wednesday. We already had an agreed deal. We already had an agreement on this deal, and what I like is, because that's what I would do, is like, oh, you're going to get payment regardless. Like, you were going to ship first, but now I'm going to pay you first. Just because I'm changing up the terms. And so I like that a lot. That's really nice to work with. So he and I are probably going to do more deals. I like the way that he does business. I think he'll like the way that I do business. More deals to come with that. We're not going to be shipping this out today. It seems like we're more than likely just going to be storing it in the safe, and then we're just going to wait until Tuesday to ship it out. And I actually got a guy that I want to reach out to about these two pieces right here. So let me go ahead and take a video of this, because it's like nice and set up already. So we've got 2022. These are both brand new. And you can see it's full set and everything. White tag, all of it. And you can see right here, 2022 right there. And again, brand new, totally unworn. And then we have another 2022. That is so that is the month of September, not the month of February. So you can see right there. And then this one has it written. So yeah, so if you're interested in either of these, I think we're doing 27,000 and then 31,500. So I don't know if you've had these pieces in your collection, but you said that you were into the stainless steel, so just wanted to send these your way. All right, so that is a client that we actually met at Casa de Monte Cristo a little while ago. Is really into stainless steel models, and he has an extensive cigar collection. And so I was like, hey, do you have Opus X? He said, I have tons of them. Now, Opus X is pretty hard to get, and so he's like, yeah, I'll trade some of these for watches, and I'll do that. I'm like, well, I don't know if we'll do that, but that'd be kind of fun if we did. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this his way, and see what he says. So that's really what it's kind of about. Like, we get something in, we have in our system, like, hey, they're looking for this, or people calling saying, hey, I'm in the future, I'm looking for a Sprite. Great, we put that in our system. Write it down, and when a Sprite comes in, we reach out. If we've had the Sprite for a few days and clients haven't moved on it, great. Then we're gonna start posting and reaching out to dealers, because like Michael said, in and out, that's our MO. We get things in, we get them out. We don't wanna hold on to stuff. That business model is profitable, it's fast, it's quick, it's sexy. So
It's not as sexy as it
almost as sexy as this hat that he's got on. Look at that thing.
Ma'am. Felt like a cowboy.
You don't look like, no, it's
I'm from Fort Worth, and Fort Worth has a certain vibe, different vibe than Dallas. Dallas is like this.
What's Fort Worth?
Fort Worth is like, this is the Pepsi.
We're not shipping it out.
Oh, I guess I missed that whole conversation.
He doesn't want it anymore. Reverse the deal.
No, I think I overheard you saying that he was going to ship it out next week.